two prime.
That's teamwork, damn it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Out of Pocket with Bad Boys. We're going to talk about the South Central Bar Table Championships coming up in March 4th to the 12th at the Apache Hotel and Casino in Lawton, Oklahoma. So, what do we got? Heard there's some questions.
Yeah, I had a few questions submitted on the website. Is the South Central Bar Championship only for Oklahoma players, or can anyone participate?
Anybody, anywhere in the world.
If you can make it here and you can pay the entry fee, you can play.
Yep. No league affiliation needed. Don't care where you're from. If you don't have at least 200 robustness, we will set your robustness and it will be set hot, or we'll set your Fargo and it'll be set hot.
Funny you say that. Next question. Curious if a player like myself who has a Fargo rate of 590 can play in the Open. The player's guide states Fargo 625 and above. Thanks for any info concerning this matter.
Sure. So the Open is 625 and above, mandatory to be in the Open. If you're a 300 and you want to play in the Open, sign up for the Open.
Yep.
That's all up to you. But everybody 625 and above have to play in the Open. That's the only division they can get into. That's why, for example, with the women, what do we do? 549 and below can be in the women's divisions, which will be split into two. So all the women sign up if you're 549 and under, and then we'll divide it 50-50 before the tournament. If you're over 549, so if you're a 550 and above, you can play in either the appropriate mixed division, unless you're over 625, and then you got to play, or 625 and up, you got to play in the Open. So, and if you don't want to play in the women's division, you want to get in there and break sticks with the guys, sign up for the mixed.
Yeah. Notice it is
proper division.
It is labeled the mixed division, not the men's division.
Right. Yep.
So there's a lot of people questioning our date selection. We'll go over the fact that we really didn't have a choice on that.
There's a couple things. So a couple of people have questioned me about the dates as if I was still working for CSI. I don't give a shit about their dates. That's just the cold hard facts. If I cared about their dates, then I have to care about the APA Nationals, the VNA Nationals, the TAP Nationals, the Napa Nationals, and then all of a sudden I can't do tournaments for 4 months. So I have to worry about me and, the 90% of the people that don't go to any of those national tournaments.
Right. That's what I said. That's the angle that we're at, where we don't give a shit about the dates because
we can't.
All the players go to Vegas. So
right, there's too many events out there. I mean, it would be great to work around all the other events, but it's impossible.
Yeah.
And trying to get a location and dates and the cost and the logistics that make sense across the country, it's not as easy as people think it is.
Right.
It's just not.
Right.
So, and like I said, just to be perfectly clear with everybody, I can't be concerned about everybody's nationals because, like I said, that eats up 3-4 months.
That eats up 3 or 4 months.
Then it's, hey, don't do a tournament during Derby. That's crazy. Or don't do a tournament during
the
Moscone Cup or the Moscone Cup or the, now we're down to 2 months a year that we could actually do a tournament where there's not, something conflicting.
Right.
It is because what it is, guys.
Most of the nationals are in Vegas during what? February, March, April-ish.
Right.
Those 3 months. So then you don't want to do tournaments during June or July because that's the summer.
The end of
Everybody's
February,
doing their outdoor stuff.
Couple in March and like two of them in April, and then I think there's 2 in May. So I mean, basically from February to June 1st, you're saying you can't do a tournament because it conflicts with somebody's nationals.
Right.
Well, that's when everybody wants to play pool. Basically, I'm dealing. Look, Bad Boys wants to focus on the amateur players and the shortstops. That's what we want to focus on. Matchroom has got the pros covered. Predators doing pros. So 90% do not go to nationals. And in a lot of cases, 95%.
Yeah.
Those are the players I want. Those are the
Right.
players I want to take care of. I want to bring events to them.
Yeah.
And sorry if you can't come. I mean, that's a bummer. I would love everybody to be able to come, but that's just not the reality.
Yeah. Yep. That covers
So,
that one.
yep.
So we've talked about the lights off there, but we'll go over the fact that the reason we don't do lights is because it's god awful expensive.
Well,
Depending
so
on the venue, for one, the building dictates a lot of it.
right.
Depending on where we're at,
In the space,
we'll just cover
right?
Apache since that's this event.
Yeah.
Apache
So
doesn't really have the ability for trussing coming from the ceiling to hang lights on to begin with. So
right,
that means we have to have standalone trussing to hang lights
which won't fit either,
which won't
right?
fit.
Because in order for us to get 38 tables into the room,
Right.
if you could afford it, and you're talking a minimum of 30 grand. That's what people want.
Yeah.
30,000 to come in and set up all the trussing that you would need. But it doesn't fit
Yeah, we would
because the
lose
way the
like 4
tables have to
tables.
go, you would have to put a trussing and a base on one wall and then go to the other wall, do the same thing, and then go up and then go over
Right.
all the tables
Right.
and then attach that trussing to the next row,
Right.
right? And up and over.
And that trussing is 12 to 16-inch squares. So you're losing 3 feet ish
Right.
by the time you do
Well,
that. So now we
your
just
base,
lost
your
2 tables
right, your
out of a
base
row.
is 3 feet,
Oh, okay. So it's even
right?
bigger.
Your big base plate is 3 feet. So it's that square that you're talking about, which is a foot by a foot by a foot, right? Is a foot and a half out to the center of that off the wall. If
Yeah.
you could put the base against the wall.
Right.
So yeah, I mean basically you're losing 6 feet.
Yeah.
But then like normally you just there's power in the ceiling, you drop lights, that kind of stuff. But yeah, just the cost alone to do the Apache would be over 30,000. Well, who's supposed to pay that?
Yeah.
An
Yeah.
event this size doesn't generate that kind of money.
Right.
And
Yeah. Because,
I mean,
I
I would
mean,
love to have locations that we could put lights in.
right.
There are so many things that Bad Boys is working on, and but Apache is a good little casino. They treat the pool players great. It's in the middle of the country. That's pretty nice.
They're not.
It's
I've yet to go
centrally
to.
located to
I've,
Oklahoma players and Texas players.
yeah, I've yet to go there and feel like I was being gouged because there was an event going on.
Right,
Unlike
right.
other
So their
places
food
we've been
prices
to.
are decent, and if you go out the door, there's a bunch of little bitty, uh, what
Yeah,
is it? Sonic
there's a
across the
Sonic,
street. There's a
Brahms.
Cracker Barrel right down the road.
Yeah,
So I mean, for the players,
Los
it's
Tres, Taco
pretty
Mayo.
decent.
Yeah, yeah,
And the hotel rates are good. And
right.
if you can't come because the lighting, look, I can tell you the ones that were at the last event there, we understand that a bunch of the lights were out in the ceiling. We're making sure that that's not the case this time.
Right.
And we've been doing events there for quite a while, and it's been lit up pretty good.
Yeah.
I would love to have lights,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. For the record, it's on video. It's going on the internet. We want the lights too.
yeah.
If anybody out there has 30 grand you want to just get rid of, write it off as a donation, contact Rick Jones. It'd be Rick at badboysbp.com. And then this
Trust me,
problem
man.
is
I've
over.
looked at all the options I can come up with. It would be,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah,
Right.
yeah. What else you got?
I think that's it. I pretty much covered all the questions that I had on that one.
Yeah, I mean, there's some people that are huffing and puffing, but I'm
I mean, that
sorry.
was it. I
It is
mean,
what it is. This is what we're doing, and
right.
and if it's not good enough for it, don't
Yeah.
come.
And we're not making this
I'm not. I know I
video.
ain't gonna make everybody happy.
Yeah, we're not making this video to rant and rave. We're trying to help educate. So if you have questions, we'll do this every so many weeks, probably for the next couple
Well,
months.
some people just think, oh well, just do this, do that. What are you, lazy, or if it was $1,000, sure, no problem.
Yeah,
But that's not the case.
right. Well, and even knowing we're going to do multiple events at this venue, hopefully over many years to come, how do you slice that? I mean, at 30 grand, that's
It would be that much every time.
yeah, that's hiring somebody, bringing it in. That's not buying the trust.
Right. To buy the trussing would probably be more. And
Yeah,
then the insurance to go in and do your own trussing.
right,
Yeah.
right.
And like I said, in this particular building, there's just not enough room to make it happen. Obviously, if we don't get enough signups, we'll put less tables in, but
Yeah,
doing
too
an
early.
event that's open to all players from all leagues and all walks of life, who knows how many people will get signed up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's a
We're
whole lot of people in Lawton
yeah,
plays APA. Come play. You're gonna have
yeah.
fun.
I mean, it's
Come
December.
test your skills.
We're 3 months out. We've already got people signed up. We've already had
Yeah.
people that we know tell us they've already got the rooms booked. So
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. And there is a code. I don't have it in
there
front.
is a code. I will get it and put it on the website
Yeah.
on the bar table championship page. So that's what I wanted to talk about. So here's everybody wants added money to tournaments. You know, here's the easiest way for you guys to help us do it. It won't cost you a dime on top of what you've already been. Once you get there, it's no additional money. Get the player's card and use
Yeah.
it. That way we can tell
Tell it every time you
the
see a
casino
hotel or a
knows.
casino.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That
here's the
helps
thing,
the
guys. If
casino know how many people we brought in. And once we can
right.
prove to them we bring in, say, 1,000 or 2,000 players, that helps incentivize them to add money to help bring more players in.
Right. So here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna get a box and we're gonna tell people every receipt you get that you spend at that casino, write your name on the back, drop it in a box. And we will draw a winner at the end of the tournament. You will get a free entry into next year's event in one of the singles divisions and a bad boy shirt. So, and that way we can go back and we can show the casino, look, this is how much money they spent.
Yeah.
But if every pool player would walk up to when you're visiting with staff or you're getting food, just tell them how great the pool tournament is and the food is or something, right? Because it's like it's just the world we're in now. If you hit the like button or dislike button on Facebook, it's telling sponsors and the people that generate money on Facebook that people are engaging. Whether it's
Yeah.
good or bad on Facebook, it don't matter.
Yeah.
For us, one-on-one with people at the casino, we prefer you to be positive.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and the other
But
thing is, so as we're going out and trying to get hooked up with sponsors and stuff in the society we live in now, I mean, if you guys could just go to
all about
YouTube
numbers. Yeah.
and subscribe to Bad Boys YouTube page, whether you
Yeah.
watch the videos or not, our subscriber count is bargaining power when we go to get sponsors for added money. If we can tell them, hey, we've got 300,000 subscribers and we're going to shove your logo in their face for a week long, then
Right.
that's a little bit more
Then they'll be willing
incentivizing.
to give up money that we can turn into added money at tournaments and so on and so on.
Right.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think that's all I can think of right off the bat. But I'm ready for it.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody
Ready
should
to,
sign up. So
yeah.
a quick overlap of the event. It's going to be 8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball singles. We will take the 624 or 624 and under in the mixed division, divide that into two divisions. There'll be an open division that's 625 and up. With the women, it will be 549 and below, and they will be divided in half, two divisions, and that's what we'll have for singles. Each
Those
division. So when we do the 8-ball division split, that will be at the beginning. That's what the split will have to be the rest of the tournament. Meaning, if we split the mixed 8-ball and the top player is a 5, or let's say a 500, right? Then when we do the 9-ball, you got, if you're a 500 and below, you're going to be in that lower division. Now, if there's a big space in between, so if we do the split and it's a 500 and is the high guy in silver division for the singles or gold division, and then the platinum, did we do silver and gold?
no, yeah, silver and gold.
Okay, so silver, if the high guy is 500 and the low guy in the gold is a 520,
Now
then
we've
if
got
you're a
it.
509, you're going to go to the lower division. Right. So whichever one you're closest to. But we have to do that to keep every division the same throughout the rest of the event for the all arounds.
Yeah.
Because the silver will get an all around, the gold gets an all around, and the open gets an all around. And then for the ladies, the same. Silver and gold gets all around.
Yeah. And whatever division you're in, so each division has its own all around purse, and it's all kept separate. So it's not in one big
For
bucket.
example,
so
if you're in the silver division, and let's say the numbers are the same all the way through the event, and there's 62 players in the silver division, and in the 8-ball and the 9-ball and the 10-ball, that'll be 62 times 3 times 15. That's the all-around payout, and we'll do first and second, and it'll be 75% for first, 25 for second.
62 times 3 times.
Isn't that what we said? Doing the math over there.
Hold on. 62 times 15, because it's $15 each, times 3 yeah, $2,790.
Right, and then 75% of that will go to first place all around, and the rest to go to second place all around.
Yeah. So we're gonna say 75-25 is the split.
Yeah, for the all around. Yeah, I think so. That's the easiest way to do it.
That's the other deal, is we want transparency. So we want to tell you guys how to calculate where your money's going, and want you to make sure, do all the calculations you want, check us.
And then come ask.
Because we don't have
Here's the
anything to
thing with
hide.
bad boys. You want to know something? Come ask. Do us all a favor and don't go on Facebook and post a bunch of shit you don't know anything about. Just come ask.
Come ask.
If you want to ask on Facebook. I'll answer it on Facebook.
Come ask respectfully. That will get you. If you come up there like a total jerk, it's probably,
well,
you're not going to get the same answer. So
you're going to get what you give.
Yeah.
So you want to come up and be an ass? I can be an ass right back.
I can confirm that. I can edit that out if I choose to.
No, you don't have to edit it out. I'm 56 years old now. I got experience.
Yeah. So
I'm good at what I do.
Yeah. This is totally different. Like we want it transparent. If you guys want, there's no trade secrets that we have to keep, that by contract we can't tell you certain things anymore. This is totally different. So if you guys want to know why we chose certain things or whatever,
we'll tell
ask
you.
us.
And then, we'll tell you. If you want to know, we'll tell you. And if you don't like it, it is.
Yeah. Well, we can tell you the truth, but we can't make you like it. So
my job is never, as a tournament director, my job has never been to make people happy. My job is to do what's right. If I do what's right, whether you like it or not, I can live with myself. If I'm trying to make you happy, then I'm clearly making somebody else unhappy. So
Right. Yep.
playing the make somebody happy game doesn't work. We'll do what's right. If you want to know where the money's going, I'll tell you. I don't care. Why do I care? There's too many people in the business world who want to keep all these secrets.
Yeah.
They
Well,
don't
and
make any sense.
you know, there's a lot. Trust issues is becoming a thing. You know, so I don't trust anybody.